Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this third round action. I'm Luke Elby alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player starts their round in the lead. What's the game plan for them today?
Well, they've got the lead, and there is a significant chasing pack, so they can't get too wrapped up in what's going on behind them. They've got to kind of keep their nose out front. They got to keep pushing along and play the golf course. Don't think about who's chasing you down. Just think about playing the golf course. But if you do find themselves falling back a little bit, then they need to go ahead and start making a little bit different push, maybe come up with a different game plan. But right now, out in front, they just kind of have to play the golf course right now and keep that in their sights.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in two.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2. Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Yeah, that's well judged. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. Well struck. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Big time play that one, Beamer.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
And now that finds him in first place. Teeing off here at the 4th.
That's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. That tee shot looks pretty good. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Going with the 7. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Ooh. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And down it goes. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 5. Great shot. Second shot here on the 6th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
was a gallant attempt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just 3 feet to the cup. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Pretty good shot there.
Second shot here on the 7th. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Opting for the 5-wood.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Oh, what a great stroke. A bit too much pace on that one. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
I don't mind the look of this. Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader. And looking at the standings now, and they're currently in first place, ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. Trying to forget the bogey on the last as they step onto the tee. Not a bad line, this one. From around 180 yards out. Well, that's a handy shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, just missed. Par putt coming up here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, I love this person's confidence and courage. Driver off the deck here. And here we are with the third shot. Lining up the birdie putt here. Just didn't drop. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 11th. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Going with the 6-iron here. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Going with the hybrid.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
What's in front of them, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Was on a good line. Bogey putt coming up here. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Setting up now on a par 4.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. I'll tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Currently leading by 3.
They've decided to club up.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. 7 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
So far, so good.
And nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. Currently in first position. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Opting for the 3-wood. Quality shot, that one. "18 feet to the cup." That's frustrating. 4 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the pitching wedge here. A bit wild on approach there.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been handling a lot of greens today.
This is a par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. That should find the fairway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Opting for the 5-iron. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
This one should find the rough. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
You come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
Well, Rich, from where I'm sitting, this looks makeable. Do you agree?
Luke, I really don't think this is going to happen, but you know what? I've been wrong before, and it could happen again.
Ooh. Putting for bogey. A round now in the books. Good luck next time. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a share of top spot. Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Well, they start off with a very small lead, and so they're going to be cognizant of that. There's not a lot of room for error, but in saying that, they do have the lead, so they can't afford to make a mistake somewhere along the line if it should happen to come up. But in saying that, they just don't want to make any mistakes. It's going to be a difficult day all around.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That's disappointing.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, I thought that one was going in.
And a par putt awaits him.
Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This will be a good bogey.
And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, behind Tiger Woods.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Silly bogey at the last to see if they can bounce back after that.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Second shot on the second. Oh, that was pure. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
This is on a great line.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
He's currently just in second place. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
8 days a week, that rhythm works.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Oh, that was a little loose, wasn't it? Oh, absolutely flushed. Setting up here with a very long putt. That'll sting a bit. Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke.
And the entire field looks up at that familiar sight and sees the name of Tiger Woods on top.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to the left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Like the look of this one. That putt went a bit long there. Time to make a putt here. This one's for double. Well hold. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, this breeze just starting to get up now on the course, and it's directly into the face.
That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt is about 17 feet long. Ouch, that hurts. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. It's on a great line. And there it is.
Love to see it. They hadn't been making anything all week long. Finally got one.
Here we are at the 6th hole. And going with driver off the deck with this shot. Well, they got after that one right up near the surface. Good play.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well played.
And a very familiar sight. Tiger Woods on top of the leaderboard.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
That dog will hunt.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. Just a 4-footer remaining. And there it is.
The leaderboard has them sitting in 2nd place behind Tiger Woods.
We've reached the 8th hole. Going with the 5-iron here. That should set up another chance. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Oh, that's a sensational putt to make. And what about the glimpse they just gave their rival? Come and catch me now. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back.
Playing from around 160 yards. 5 strokes behind our leader.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
This one's tracking. And that's for birdie. Well hold. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the pace. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, that almost went down. Opportunity to make their par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Trying to shake off the bogey on the last hole as they step onto this tee. Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Not bad. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one.
Tiger Woods back in his familiar spot. Currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. What an opportunity to make a birdie. If it's up, it could be in. A bit long on that one. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
That gets the job done.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. And after that par, they're looking for something good here.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
4 left.
Getting ready to play their third. Didn't that look good for a long time?
This putt for par here.
This one started out on a good line.
Yeah, good job. Nice par.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. All you can do is hope now, because that was never going down the fairway. That's certainly a shot saver there, Rich.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Playing from around 230 yards.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
And he's safely on the green.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
Oh, that's too bad.
Wanted to get it up to the hole, but was just unable to up that slope.
And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place behind Tiger Woods.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. You like that, didn't you? This one's for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
A 7-footer right here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
Well, this could alter the line of the shot.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
He's eyeing this up, and he's pleased with what he's seeing. This is sitting nicely.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
And coming up well short.
Well, this putt would be a good one to hold for a round of 72. Looking really good, this one. Appears to have overcooked this one. This one's for bogey. And that'll bring his tournament to a close.
And Henny, I think the takeaway for this player is that they really dominated their rival at this event.
Absolutely, Luke. I think the consolation prize is the way they performed against their rival this week. That should absolutely give them confidence as they prepare for their next event.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next.